In this video, we will see code implementation.
Now let's see how we can implement it. So let's take the same example. So we have nums of array as 3, 34, 30 and 5, 9. Yes, something like this for a range. And then we can put n is equals to nums dot length. Okay, so these are the conditions that are given. And now let's apply the first approach, that is by using bubble sort. That is the same approach, just by I'm just changing the sorting algorithm. Okay, so I am applying with bubble sort. Okay, so basically how we write bubble sort, I will start from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, and then my next loop will start from j, always start from 0 to n minus I minus 1. Okay, if I write will completely, let me do it completely, I less than n minus 1, and I will put here I plus plus. Similarly, I will put j 0, j less than n minus I minus 1, and j plus plus. And now what I will do, I will compare these two numbers. So I will create, suppose, the string 1. String 1 equals to the first number, so nums of j, okay, plus nums of j plus 1, and similarly string 2 will be, I will say string 2 will be here nums of j plus 1 and then nums of j. Okay, but here remember these should be the string. Okay, then it will perform. So you can simply mention one method, 2.to string. It will basically convert these two into a string. So these will be two strings. Okay, and now once you have created it, you can simply say string 2, okay, is going to be greater than, sorry, string 2 is greater than string 1. Then what we can do, we can take a call on swap. We can simply swap, right? So we can swap j plus 1 and nums. Okay, so then we need to be just basically creating a swap function. So function swap, I will simply say suppose I comma j comma arr. Okay, so how it will work basically, so I will take one when temp variable is equals to I, and arr of I. Okay, and then arr of I will become is equals to arr of j, array j basically, and then arr of j equals to temp. This is how you will swap them. So yeah, this is how you will get the answer. Then after this you just need to return the complete nums dot joins, right? So nums, because it will be sorted, so you can simply return with nums dot join, and you will simply mention this, right? So like it basically what it will simply join it. Okay, but before it, remember that there can be 0 0 0 0 0 0, right? These numbers, so if you join them, it will be like this thing 0 0 0. Okay, which is not making sense. This is what it basically, it is 0 only, right? So you need to, when your nums dot join is 0, okay, then basically the value is 0, so simply return one string as 0, like this, right? So this will be your approach with bubble sort. Okay, and the same will be on the selection sort. Okay, sorry, if I am using any inbuilt sort. So suppose if I'm using inbuilt sort here in JavaScript. Okay, so what I will do, I won't write it this all these things, right? Again, the time complexity in the above approach, we discussed the time complexity that I already discussed, is that will be big of n square. Okay, and now we are solving with big of n log n. So in build sort, what will happen? Only this thing will be same. Okay, this is for edge cases, and the rest nums dot sort. Okay, how we will use? So we use basically two numbers a and b. Okay, so this I am creating one function here. Okay, you can see like this again, this one callback function I am creating, right, by using arrows. You can create one compare function here as well. Okay, so you can simply put compare function here, and then also in the compare function you can do the same, right? So let me do it directly. Okay, it makes more sense to me. So suppose we have two numbers. Okay, and what I want basically is, so again I will create one string will be a dot to string. Okay, and string 2 will be b dot to string. Okay, if string 2 plus string 1, same thing, right? Literally same thing, is greater than string 2 or string 1 plus string 2. So then what we will do? We will return 1. Okay. So here we will basically return 1 or minus. So this 1 will tell that you need to swap them or not. Okay. Positive number tell, right? You need to swap them. So if I'm returning 1, so it will change a comma b to b comma a. Okay. Else I will simply return -1. Okay. So it will make the same. And yeah, this will be your simple approach of inbuilt sort. Okay. Same thing. If it is 0, simply return a single 0. Okay. And then this will be your answer. And again, the time complexity here will be we go of n log n. Okay. So yes, this will be time complexity. Okay, we have a capital N. So like here I have mentioned capital N. And is there any few places where I have not mentioned it? Yes, on time complexity I have not mentioned. So let me put it on time complexity. So it will be capital N square, and here it will be n log n. Yes, so n is the size of the array. Okay, so this is how it will work. And I guess there is no need of dry run of this code. Basically, the thing that we have done just before coming to the code is the dry run of the code. This is the total code part of these two approaches. And yes, two approach, second approach here. So we have already done the dry run of the code. Exactly the dry run given by a bubble sort. Okay, it will be the same. And yes, now we can move forward. You can simply check out this problem and Leetcode, and you can solve it. And yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you, and see you in the next problem then.